that last story where we was reacting to that whole little situation that happened with Ray J, Kirk Franklin, it was Ray J, Kirk Franklin, NLE Chopper, who other church he do? Megan Good dude, I forgot his name just now, and I had his name on the tip of my tongue. I think Pee Wee Herman was in there with them before he passed away. They had Pee Wee Herman, OJ. They had a few different people that was in that room, and I'm like, looky here, looky how they criticizing NLE Chopper and what Ray J was in. Ray J, what are you like? Ray J in there trying to like drop jewels on him, walking out on him, turning his back to go smoke cigarettes, and I say, y'all. First of all, if Kirk Frank, look, I some stuff people don't agree with me, but this is what I think, right? I think Kirk Franklin got stuff going on. I don't know much about his son, but Medkid has told me over years mad stuff. Like, you know Kirk Franklin's son, like this and this, and I'll be like, Kirk Franklin's son for real? Because I like to forget every time that Kirk Franklin's son is out here taking that DZ quite easy. Not like that, though.
What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? You niggas are crazy.
But what I mean is a lot of church people, right? Throughout their whole church career, they be so anti somebody being gay or even different. Whatever, man, yo, they be so rigid in they little church structure that not Kirk Franklin's son, right? Like, what's going on? Like, and Ray J. So sometimes people will feel like they putting a whole room together of good black representatives and they want to drop jewels on young black men and the black youth. And it's like, man, ain't nobody trying to hear no shit from no Ray J.
All I wanted to do was have a good thing.
Why did you wake my daughter up?
Ray?
Because you're selfish. You're drunk.
You're a woman abuser.
You're
and
drunk.
You're delusional.
I'm a woman. That's what drunk people say. Like, you're taking my daughter?
She said you're a woman abuser. Ray J said that's what drunk people say. Is Ray J drunk as well? I feel like Ray J drunk too.
Hold the fuck up.
All right,
seriously.
cool.
You need a fucking...
You're not taking my son.
Ray.
Like, I know you're not trying to take my son. Hey, don't touch. Hold on, bro. I swear to God, I'll shoot the fuck out of you. Shoot you right now.
All I wanted to do was have a good thing.
Why did you wake my daughter up?
Ray?
Because you're selfish. You're drunk.
You're a woman abuser.
You're
and
drunk.
You're delusional.
I'm a woman.
Hey, yo. Princess got alive and she said a lot more things, right? Seems to me all the adults is drunk. It's Thanksgiving and you would think that nobody would be trying to get drunk and take their babies home on Thanksgiving. If it's comfortable enough to where everybody could celebrate over here, it might be comfortable enough to just stay for the night so we can sober up and make sure everything turn all right for the kids. Because, you know, we all feel like we the best drivers when we drinking. I got it. I did this 100 times, but it is Thanksgiving. It is the holidays. People drinking, eating, feeling sluggish. It ain't just about you. It might be about some others. Somebody else might do something and where you are usually a little bit on point, like, oh, you see it ahead of time, maybe you don't see it. Maybe it really ain't your fault, but you just never know.
That's what drunk people say.
You just never know.
Like, you're taking my daughter?
Grow the fuck up.
All right,
seriously.
cool.
You need a fucking...
You're not taking my son.
Ray.
Like, I know you're not trying to take my son. Hey, don't touch. Hold on, bro. I swear to God, I'll shoot the fuck out of you.
All right.
Pointing a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever. You take my kids because y'all drunk. Y'all want to drive drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Drive drunk. Drive drunk, princess.
Ray, you just
drive drunk.
Okay.
Drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun at
drive drunk, princess. Go ahead. You want to take my kids? You and your drunk cousin?
And let's keep in mind that the kids, yo, bro. All right, then look, right. This also traumatizes kids. Black families, I know we don't like to address that.
What's wrong with you?
We think
What's wrong with you?
arguing
What's
and
wrong with
beefing
you?
and yelling
What's wrong
and
with
screaming
y'all? You niggas are crazy.
does not affect our kids and should not affect our kids. And let me tell you, sometimes kids got to go through this like 4 or 5 times a week, they whole entire existence, till they move out. Usually when it's at that peak, you get a little bit of violence. One of the craziest things about adults sometimes, right, is motherfucker forget how it was when they was younger. You forget your memories. You know how like everybody got these weird memories? Not everybody, right? But if you grew up in dysfunction, you got some memories that's kind of crazy, right? Imagine just recreating those same kind of memories like for your child, knowing how those things affected you.
Cause y'all drunk as fuck and y'all alcoholics. Take my kids then. Go ahead. Who's gonna drive? Tony, he's been drinking too.
I'm not driving.
Who's been driving?
Just point the
Everybody?
gun. Just
point
Everybody?
the
I
gun
didn't
at
point nothing at
You
y'all.
pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing
you
at y'all.
pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at us.
Why you waking my daughter
You
up?
pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my
pointed a
daughter
gun
up?
at us.
Why did you just wake my daughter up?
You pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing
you
at y'all.
pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever. Take my kids, cause y'all.
Yo. Now, I know it's another dude there. I guess it's like her cousin husband. And he obviously on that side. I'll be honest with y'all. If I got legal access to firearm in my house, like if it's something over my kids and it's another dude, I ain't got time to be wrestling and playing around with you over something. Nah, hold on, gang. Listen, say for instance that it's your kids and somebody drunk, mother, aunt, whoever, grandma, whatever, want to get them in the car and you start to feel a little anxiety. You start, man, hold on. Is that justification to be like, to back that thing out and start waving that thing around and be like, hey, did anybody hear what the fuck I just said?
Tell me, good. Peanut butter jelly, good. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
I'm feeling like ain't nobody. And then being that the situation is like that, and I think Ray J might be drunk too. He talking weird and slurring a little bit. So now you got all these drunk adults who got toxic dramas and beef behind them, right? Guns, vehicles, babies, and black people doing their best to show they motherfucking ass during Thanksgiving. Or like all holidays. You know, black people, we got times. Like, yo, I believe from my experiences, funerals, love it. Funerals is those kind of times. Birthdays, backyards and barbecue functions, holidays, all the major ones where they might get together and stuff like that. Get a little bit of that alcohol, right? Powder keg, it's up. And I got a few ideas I want to dance around because last night, when I was being told about this story, I had an idea in my head. I'm like, yo. Because sometimes detachment is so important. Because like peace, right? Peace, to me, peace is like a humming state of mind, right? because you really can't control a lot of things going on the outside, right? So peace is like, it's like a state of mind on a piston in your brain, right? Just going, and it's going and going and going, and you just gotta keep oiling it and maintaining it. And sometimes in that oiling and maintaining and that servicing of your peace, you gotta at some point use detachment. I had to do that real recently, but without the crash out. You know, usually your piston stop pumping that piece, and then it's a crash out, and then you put a damper on a relationship, or you napalm a bridge. So look, y'all might be connected, right? But when you know you got beef with people, and this is what I mean by smoke. One thing we gotta stop saying is like, yo, all that time will heal all wounds. Let me get a sip, man. Because sometimes I don't know where we get this stuff from, right? I've never seen time heal wounds. We might not get to arguing and beefing right away. We might could get through a moment or two with each other, but we can't have no real relationship. Shout out to Deuce. Deucingham? Deuce, I love you, Deuce. Deuce bought me a wine today. She's 21 now. She took us out to a winery, and the wine that I like this, she got Medkit of wine. Deuce was the parent today. You know, she was the parent today a little bit and stuff, and I don't mind. I'm looking forward to this moment. However, right, I had to pour a little bit of wine there. You know how you got those parents? Like, this is what I like to see. And this still go crazy. You know how you got the people who broke up and they know they can't stand each other? And no matter what the holiday, what the time is, what's going on, they never in the house together. They do drop-offs and pickups in public areas. Hey, yo, meet me at that McDonald's that be super lit where the police be parked up at. Hey, yo, matter of fact, yo, pull up at the precinct and let's just exchange the kid right there, right? When you know you done had, like, real hurt and pain and trauma pass between you and the person, ain't the amount of time that you can live on the earth that's going to heal them wounds. So, sometimes you got to use detachment. So say you Ray J and you know all this stuff about Princess, right? You know all the ways she might act up. You might have to be like, hey, yo, I know she probably won't give me my kids for Thanksgiving, but I'll get them tomorrow. I'll get them on Saturday. Because I definitely can't have it the way she here. Because the moment she gets some drink in her, it might go in that direction. Or you know what? Let me go ahead and pull up in her crib so that she could be stable. And if worse come to worse, I could always just peel out. And I spend Thanksgiving with my kids. That was right on time, gang. You know why? Because the shit I was saying makes sense. That's called, right? That's facts, right? That's called oiling and servicing your peace, because you already know ahead of time that this situation gonna break your peace. And once again, I feel like Ray J might be intoxicated too.
Drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Drive drunk. Drive drunk, princess.
Ray, you just
Drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk, princess. Go ahead. Want to take my kids? You and your drunk cousin? Because y'all drunk as fuck and y'all alcoholics? Take my kids then. Go ahead. Who's going to drive? Tony, he's been drinking too.
I'm not driving.
Who's been driving? Everybody?
Who's
I
been-
didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at us.
Why you waking my daughter
You
up?
pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my...
Yo, and you know what's crazy though, right? Is
Right
that
now.
All I wanted to do was...
you grow up, if you mention this time to your parents, they be like, shut the F up. You don't know nothing but toxic. and nobody communicates. Yo, no communication destroys all kinds of relationships. I don't care how deep y'all relationship was. If y'all start to lose the communication, y'all can't communicate, everything is dampened like. Loving it, you said gang was loving the toxicity at the end of the day. Hey, bro, look. Sometimes I just had to use detachment on somebody, and it kind of like, I ain't really take a loss because I gained so much, but that shit hurt. I was crying and everything. What's good, huh, man? What's happening? Yo, I was crying and everything. But, man, for your pieces, you got to be like, hey, yo, bro. Yo, I had to tell, yo, bro, let me tell you, when you got to tell people that you close to wild shit like, hey, bro, I can't go back to jail over that. Like, I don't know why you bringing me in the middle of this, but, like, look how far I came. Why would you want me to go? Like, why you put me in positions where I got to go back to jail? Yeah, man. And no, listen. I want to get to this, what's it called? I want to get to this, pause. Yo, what you pausing, huh? Yo, Thanksgiving ratchets is crazy, gang. Oh, here she go right here, too. All right, let's get this over here, gang. Hold on. Shout out to her. Shout out to Princess. All right. Oh, yeah, I sent out Fortnite song today.
And staying off of social media and just going to work, taking care of my kids, minding my business. I love my kids. And I would never do anything to put them in danger.
So is she saying she wasn't
including leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around?
How was y'all turkey day? Go slap a colonizer?
I would never do anything to put my kids' lives in danger. I'm the best mother, and I do it alone.
I'm the best mother, and I do it alone.
I take my kids to school alone. I go to parent-teacher conferences alone.
I take my kids to
put them
school
to bed
alone.
What
Nah.
do you say?
Let her tell her stuff.
Great job at protecting my peace and staying off of social media and just going to work, taking care of my kids, minding my business. I love my kids. And I would never do anything to put them in danger, including leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around.
Yo, hold on. Yo, gang, it is important to me what y'all have for Thanksgiving, right? Yo, bro, you really had a dozen Roy oysters? You said, what's her only... Yo, Medkit, do Princess got her OnlyFans?
I put them to bed alone.
Yo, Deuce, you know who Princess is?
Out here...
Deuce, you know who Princess is? Yo, I don't know if she got OnlyFans, gang. I'm not sure.
Let you deflect and not take accountability for your actions, for pulling a gun out on me and my cousin's husband because I was trying to take my kid.
Ladies and gentlemen out there, once upon a time, not lately, right? Have I ever had drinks and drove in a car with a young person? I think, yeah. But like I said about them other people earlier who think they could drive good when they on drinks and stuff, nah, I really can't. It's just based off of the way that I want to say I'm joking right there. Even if I was telling the truth and that was all, I want to say I'm joking right there. Waka, 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 waka.
Tell me, good. Peanut butter jelly, good. Peanut butter jelly. There she go, the lady of my dreams.
That's not an all-out outlaw, bro. Look, bro. Bro. Yo, Deuce. Do you feel like I'm a good driver, intoxicated or not, gang? Because the only kid that I ever, she ain't a kid no more. She 21. So and it been mad years. So all this, so and she been living college for a while long. So it's statute limit, huh? Yeah, she said, yeah, I'm a good. She trusts me no matter. She trusts me under all circumstances, cause I don't be slipping like that. So that's just first and foremost, right? But let's all admit that is putting your kid in danger, man. And once again, if Ray J is such a bad dad, right? If Ray J is a crazy dad, why would you be spending your Thanksgiving at his house and bringing your family members and the kids? Why would you live like that? This ain't I ain't never got dusted and drove deuce around. I ain't been dusted since I was a kid. But
and staying off of social media and just
I get
going
dusted,
to work, taking care of my kids, minding my business,
and drive from Long Island to Atlantic City, 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I would never do
anything to put them in danger.
What's wrong with you?
Including leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around.
What's wrong with y'all?
Round
You
trip.
niggas are crazy.
I'll fuck around.
I would never do anything to put my kids' lives in danger.
Never do anything to put my kids' lives in danger.
I'm the best mother.
I'm the best mother.
Alone.
And I do it alone.
I take my kids to school alone.
I take my kids to school alone.
I put them to bed alone.
I put
while
them to
you're
bed
out here
alone.
running around the world terrorizing women and abusing women.
Terrorizing and abusing women.
What I'm not about to do.
But I ain't feel like this
is
until
let you deflect.
I ain't feel like this until the day after I was drunk trying to.
For pulling a gun out on me. And
why would I ever bring my kids to the Thanksgiving?
I was trying to take my kids and leave your house.
Yo, bro.
Staying off of social media.
Yo, bro. Why would I ever? You know what I'm saying? You a bad man. I'm a good mother alone. Alone, you hear me? I got to do this alone. I'm a good mother. Ray J out in the open. I know he pay child support. And them rich niggas child support. Don't. Let me tell you something. Ooh, man, bust it open for a real. Like, man, listen. If I'm a rich celebrity baby mama, I'm appreciative of my check. What? Alone. And it's all shit that's regular. You act like this above it. I take my kids to school. Well, bitch, who the fuck else gonna take them to school if they live with you? Do we live around the corner from each other? If I'm the celebrity and you get paid something good for child support, then I got to do some traveling and going around and act. I got to be out here arguing with NLE Chopper and rubbing elbows with fucking Kirk Franklin and all that. I got to be doing stuff.
With me present, because the last time I left them with you, they found you naked in a bed with a woman. And when I tried to ask you about it, you told me to fuck myself.
Some parents have sex at some
point.
And
that I don't run shit over there. So, take accountability, right?
And if you know all this, once again, why go over there with your kids? And I think Ray J's a clown. It is.
You're not about to sit here and try and make me look crazy when I am the best mother since the day my kids were born. I've been the best mother, and I'll take that.
Since the day her kids was born. Yo.
Everything I do,
That kid said some dope shit today, right? In that video, where Deuce was doing the speech, she said, yo, I guess she was showing that collage that for Deuce's birthday that passed, of Deuce doing the speech, right? And one of the kids was like, oh, snap, I never heard a kid talk about like how they was raised by their parents. Usually the parents tell a story. And then Matt Kid was like, yeah, it kind of supposed to be like that. Like, you can't run around giving yourself a 5-star as a parent. Yo, I'm a 5-star parent. Shouldn't your kids have a say-so in something? Motherfucker done traumatized you up and down. Talk about, oh, they ain't hurt that bad. Hold on, wait a minute. Let me tell you how bad it hurt.
What I am.
Appreciate the sub, Hub. Let me express to you how bad it was. You ain't allowed to do that as a parent.